Viewers, the latest news about the ongoing conflict is that a massive Russian National Guard convoy from Chechnya was spotted today in the Yelsk district, heading towards Narolia, about 30 kilometers from the Belarusian Ukrainian border. And about it, we received a video. First, you watch the video, then we talk further. US President Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin have agreed in principle to meet, according to United States and French officials, even as troops continue to gather near the Ukraine border, suggesting the window for a diplomatic resolution to the crisis is closing. While Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said today there are not yet concrete plans for a Russia United States summit. He added that dialogue among ministers would continue and it is possible if the heads of states consider it expedient and decision can be made at any moment. With the summit was proposed by French President Macron during separate calls with Biden and Putin on Sunday. Officials in Paris and Washington said the talks would go ahead only if Moscow does not attack. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said in a statement that United States officials are always ready for diplomacy. We are also ready to impose swift and severe consequences should Russia instead choose war. And currently, Russia appears to be continuing preparations for a full scale assault on Ukraine very soon. Russia did not follow through on a promise to withdraw from neighboring ally Belarus following military exercise Sunday and continues to keep some 30,000 troops near that country's border with Ukraine. And the Kremlin said the two sides agreed on the need for continued dialogue between diplomats and political advisors through the Normandy format talks involving France, Germany, Russia, and Ukraine aimed at settling an 8-year conflict involving Russian backed separatists in eastern Ukraine. It said there was also eastern Ukraine and it said there was also possibility of contact between the Russian and French foreign ministers. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said he spoke with Secretary of State Antonio Blinken about the possible summit, adding that we welcome this initiative. We believe that every effort aimed at diplomatic solution is worth trying. And as diplomatic efforts to resolve the crisis continued and the Kremlin warned of speaking tensions, Putin called an extraordinary meeting of the Russian Security Council today. Ukrainian officials today denied Russian claims they mounted major attacks on two Moscow-backed separatist enclaves in eastern Ukraine, calling this a disinformation effort to create a picture of war. And Western officials have warned that Russia is spreading disinformation to manufacture a pretext to invade Ukraine. After Moscow officials from Putin down accused Ukraine of genocide and shelling of civilians. So far, no evidence of Russia's claim has been produced. Ukrainian Minister of Information Policy, speaking at a briefing of journalists, said reports of explosions were false and the mass evacuation ordered Friday by the pro-Moscow separatist leaders was manufactured. And he said Ukraine unmasked 10 disinformation fakes over the weekend. Russia was manufacturing lies about Ukraine shelling the Moscow-backed breakaway enclaves in eastern Ukraine to create a false pictures of war. And I emphasize once again, the Ukrainian army is not planning any offensive actions. Now here, Ukrainian defense minister told the briefing, we stand for the return of our people and territories through political and diplomatic means. And Russian officials claimed on Monday that a Ukrainian shell hit a Russian border post, causing no casualties, following earlier claims Saturday that two shells from Ukraine exploded in Russia's southern Rostov region. And Moscow-backed leaders of the enclaves earlier claimed that Ukraine shelling intensified overnight without producing evidence. And some of the videos about Ukraine attacks aired by Russian state television have been swiftly debunked by analysts, with video metadata indicating these were filmed earlier than claimed. Yes, on the other hand, the latest news about the ongoing conflict between Ethiopia and Tigray is that today a video is received of Ethiopian National Defense Force soldiers from Tigray supporters. About it, they claim that Ethiopian National Defense Force prisoners of war carrying a looted religious artifact looted from a church in Tigray. This month, we are seeing a search of centuries old manuscripts, crosses, and Bibles from Tigray onto eBay and other sites, alarming heritage experts who warned of cultural cleansing in Tigray and looted treasures trafficked to collectors. So we must now watch the video of Ethiopian National Defense Force prisoners of war. Thanks for watching.
ያጁ ከማጋ ነበር መስቀል ከማጋ ነበር ከየት ቤተክርስቲያን ዘርፋቸዋል እንዴ? ቤተክርስቲያን ዘርፋቸዋል? ኦርቶዶክስ ነች እና ማን የዘረፈው? ወይታም ቤት ምን አደረገኝ?